This is the XRP Watch channel, again. Thanks for being here. This is Rich, making another movie about XRP today, as always. I hope everyone is having a great day today, no matter where they are in the world. XRP is what we'll talk about. This is the one-day chart again. Right now we're at $2.96, with the rest of the market going down. XRP is also going down right now. You know this too will pass. The price of XRP is going to start to rise again, at some point. I'm telling you it's not over. A lot of people are saying that the old season is finally over. It's over. This run is now over. It hasn't even begun yet. On red days, everyone is really mad. But XRP is doing really well right now. The price is still sitting between $2.90 and $3. Bitcoin has dropped all the way to $113,069 too. It fell very quickly because of how unclear things are in the real world. Because of Trump's nuclear threats and the Fed's changes, Bitcoin falls below 115K. That's your store of value. Yes, I did say that Bitcoin falls every time something happens in the real world. This is why XRP needs to separate from Bitcoin, and it will happen in the end. We're not going to always follow Bitcoin. That will change when utility comes along, and that will be a great time to be a crypto investment. Because there won't be wild price drops every time there's uncertainty in the real world. Top experts say that Bitcoin's long-term cycle is getting close to its end. Now, they say it looks like Bitcoin's run is finally over. Bitcoin's current rise might still have some steam left in it, but its long-term cycle looks like it's coming to an end. There is still one more big move up in Bitcoin that I think it will make. Once that happens, we will start Altseason. Everyone is also talking about how Altseason starts this month. But this cycle is very different from the ones that came before it. It looks like we're still following 2017-2018, but it seems like it's been longer now. Something always happens when you're ready for the breakout to start. You can get this from Uphold. A study says the results for this week are in. Rate cuts are seen by 41% of people as the fuel that could start the next breakout. 38% say that NFTs are no longer useful. Moves being made now are just a fad. 76%, if they had to pick just one cryptocurrency for August, they would pick XRP. I think August will be a good month for XRP. 61% said that the average size of their trade is less than $500. This is mostly due to DCAing and buying on dips. Besides that, you should also buy this dip. 58% think Ethereum has what it takes to go over 4K. I think the highest price of Ethereum will be between $4,000 and $5,000. Some people think it will hit $10,000, but I don't think it will. It might get to $6,000. Will this method raise the bar for the whole area? Even though we don't know what will happen in August yet, this is where prices should start going up for the rest of the year. If everything goes as planned, the price will peak in January 2026. Remember that there are many things that can lead to XRP too. Not too many people name the cause. People always say, well, if Bitcoin could reach this price level, then XRP will also reach this price level based on this run and that run. This time, you, the spark, will be the one who changes things. And Rick Ryder of BlackRock says it's possible that the Fed will cut rates by 0.5 point in September. Trump also said that it seems likely that the Fed will lower interest rates in September. What would really get this market going is that, all of a sudden, altcoin after altcoin would start to disappear very quickly. Rate drops have been very hard for the Fed so far though. It comes from smoke. The SEC will review the Xrp Etf and make a ruling within 21 days. New framework for ranking. This could happen in the next 21 days. I think the price would change very quickly if spot Xrp ETFs went live. After that, XRP might be in the 2-digit range going into September. Then everyone would start to think that XRP will go up in price a lot more in this run. I believe ETFs will allow big money to flow into the market. XRP's price can be changed with a small amount of cash. Don't forget that. It is thought that to reach a market cap of $1 trillion, you need $1 trillion coming in. That's not true either. That's how sure I am that this is the year that XRP will not only flip Ethereum but also Bitcoin. Ripple is the main one. This is from Listen to Paul Atkins here. It seems like people are hitting a brick wall at the SEC. In this case, the claim is against Ripple. A lot of writing about that. That's a really cool thing to keep an eye on in this. That's very important. What does that hold? Atkins knows what will happen with XRP in the end. Take a look at the White House report. It talked about funds across borders more than once. That means they want to make the US dollar stronger by letting people send money across borders, and the US has a secret tool in XRP. We met with Trump before he was even elected president in November for this reason. In the summer of 2024 they met with Trump. Afterwards, went back to the White House again. They've done this several times since Trump became president. Atkins knows how this will end. Then why is this case still going on? I believe that XRP will be released at a certain time. And as soon as they do, the price will change a lot. Almost overnight. That's what I think will happen. Hi August. You can get this from Uphold. We had pullbacks in July but a rise is on the way. Will Altseason get hot before the end of summer? What other coins would you like to see added to Uphold? So even Uphold thinks August could be a good month for crypto and altcoins, and it might even be the start of Altseason. It's now Altseason. So August, January 1st, 2017, you can see the start of this huge rise in XRP. And that does look like the chart for XRP. Since the Ripple versus SEC case was still fresh in people's minds in 2021, XRP did not do very well. It was also not listed on any of the big exchanges at that time. XRP has not been considered an investment since then. It's back on all the big exchanges, so we already know it will never be a security. We also have all the catalysts. Altseason, on the other hand, usually starts in August. So if it starts this month, XRP will probably go up to $4 or more within the next 2 weeks, and it might even go up to $5 or more by the end of the month. Let us see what takes place. A researcher says that XRP can get to $1,000 if Bitcoin gets to 1 million. BTC doesn't need to hit $1,000 yet. Once more they use market cap. This market cap is driving me crazy. To be honest, I am. This morning, I even told a guy to shut up on X. That will be in a different movie. Do you know how much the US dollar is worth on the market? It makes me so mad. Not at all. What is the US dollar? It is a money. What does XRP mean? A money thing. It will become the world's bridge currency. It doesn't matter to XRP if Bitcoin ever hits $1 million. XRP will still get to 1,000.